Chief Medical Officer.
Okay. So I don't know, bullish at 350. Try to scalp this move. Try to scalp it only. The large caps now, because we talked about the SPY, we talked about the vaccine. So mRNA, you said you wanted to short it, right? Looks like it could be a good short actually. mRNA could be a really good short. I think as soon as market opens, see if it shows some weakness and just short it right down. I don't see how this could squeeze first in my mind.
8.
Yeah.
7.
Okay, let's talk
What's
about
today's high on TNX?
on what? Let's say sorry. What? Say again. On THX.
I know you just mentioned 10x, so I'm trying to figure out if this is worth getting in or
Oh
if
no!
we should swing it.
No, don't swing
Okay,
this.
so oh my god, he went right to 323. That's so crazy.
Don't swing this. Trust me, it's a fucking piece of shit. This thing will go down to 0.
Why?
I've traded this my whole career. This stock pretty much never holds. We're just scalping it. Trust me.
Okay, this is why I went to 323.
Yeah. So it hit 323 already. Great. I'm just telling you. I don't know if you guys think it's gonna do well. I don't know. I've traded this a lot. I don't.
See the
It's like
candle right there, 323, where the
Yeah.
line starts?
Yeah.
It's exactly there. So once it crosses, it's gonna go to 375.
Yeah. My target's only 350 on it.
Why 350? Because
Why
it's not
350?
going to the resistance point, it's going to
Yeah.
the support
It's going to the
of the
support.
drop.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it could go to 375.
Actually, not 375, sorry. 380.
380. Okay. Like, I'm even surprised that Jivo is up. I'd never seen Jivo up before. Up at $8. So these are penny stocks. It's just the nature of them. And 10x is a penny stock biotech. This stock was 20-30 cents last year.
90 should be the support.
The
If you're
390 will
trading
be. Yeah. I'll go in again if it breaks over 325 here.
If you're really bullish, I'd go for like 480.
Not bullish at all. Just trying to scalp it. And you can see that in my target. If I like that stock, I give you a big long target so that you can go through it. But if I don't think it's gonna go that very far, then I say scalp the small move on this explosion break out. Okay, let's talk about HEC. Thanks to V, that's a really good one. HEC, you know the app, Esther, BetterHelp? Esther.
So I was just like reading this thing. It's actually really good news.
It is? Okay. Okay, great. Maybe I'll add for a swing.
First disease-modifying treatment for pulmonary arterial hypertension. First one.
So for 10x.
Anyways, no, go ahead.
Okay, so if it reverses back down to if your instincts are always right. If this goes back down to 60 cents, I'll get it for an ad, swing it to 100. If the news is that
60?
good. 60 cents, yeah.
Why would it go to 60 cents?
Because I'm a
It's gonna go to 290 at least, and then probably go to like 345.
Because I'm too worried about it diluting all the time. This stock dilutes a lot, and then reverse splits. This stock reverse split in February. This stock used to be a $53 stock, all the way down 25 cents. Okay, so we'll trade this some more then. Anyways, I'll try to sneak this in. HEC, I think it has a really great news. Like not news, but I think if you guys want to get in on this one, over 12, we'll aim for 50. It's really just a long-term play. So I'll alert it again if you want. HEC. I'll change my mind. I like 10x too. So if it breaks out 3075 target with Esther, HEC over 12, stop at 11, 60, aim for truly, I think a huge runway. You could scalp HEC if you want. It's not a trade stock that you should scalp. The liquidity is not really there. It's more of a swing. So I think 30 bucks. What did I post last week? Oh, guess what? Wait. 30 bucks. Okay, what did I post last week for the target? 60 bucks. Okay. So now I'm saying 30, but hey, 60 is good enough. I like HEC. You know the app BetterHelp? Do you know the app BetterHelp?
What about it?
HEC. HEC is the competitor to BetterHelp, Talkspace, and they're going public. Talkspace versus BetterHelp. BetterHelp does their online therapy. HEC does Talkspace, and they are doing online therapy, and they're going public. So, and they have a B2B section, like you know how BetterHelp is just to the consumer. HEC is gonna go business to business too, so B2B. So that's good. I like it. I mean, I like the hype around YouTube around it. I think it's gonna get pumped. So if we get in this early, we can swing this, at least in the short term. Okay, so that's HEC, done with that. Not gonna go into too much detail. Okay, CCIV, we looked at this stock last night. Okay, so this is really important here. If this breaks over 20.
So I like the news here. Sorry,
Okay, 10x again? Sorry. So
no,
okay.
HEC. I like because we already talked about it last week, but
Yeah.
then if you just post the alert, like I don't think they know why.
Oh, HEC?
Yeah, you just talked about it, but then without understanding why, it's like hard to get into something, or to post
Yeah.
something.
So should I? Okay. So what are you just? Should I post the whole thesis on it?
No, I'll do it.
I could. Okay. No, I can do it.
No, I already did
I
it.
can. I can do the SWOT analysis on it when I
No, I already
post.
posted it. Merger.
Oh, so you're just saying screenshot the news links? I can do that as well. Sorry. If that's what you want to do in the future, I can do that. Yeah. I thought you wanted every time I do a long-term position to do like a SWOT analysis, like provide the strengths and weaknesses, the pros and cons.
No,
I
but
can do
then
that
if you
too.
post like 20 different swings, and it's just like, huh? Which one should I get in?
No, but that's a really good question. So choose the one.
Like, are you trading all of these?
I'm in HEC, yeah. I'm not in 10x for a swing. I'm in HEC, I'm in EOSE, I'm in LTHM. So no, I don't trade all of them. You're right. Okay, so let me get this right. So I should only post what I trade.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm not
I only
posting a
post
lot.
what I trade.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, starting tomorrow or starting today, I'll post less because I actually trade less. I scalp a lot intraday, and then I'm waiting for big long-term positions to get in. So that's
I
a
don't
good.
know.
So
Do you guys want to see every alert, or do you want to see how people really trade?
Okay. Yeah. Let's ask the
Just a
students.
thought.
Do you guys like more alerts or just pick the ones that I like for myself? In that case, I'm waiting for. I should have deleted a lot of the stocks that I posted then. I really only scalped 10x. CCIV hasn't broken yet. I should delete that. I haven't gone into that one. Bingo hasn't broken yet. Jivo hasn't broken yet. So I'll delete those. I haven't gotten into those yet. It's just they haven't broken resistance. I'm not sure how to get in. And
Look.
bingo.
Please
Bingo
don't hit
again.
288.
10x is really great. I kind of want it at 60 cents. If the news is that good, I want it cheaper. I've seen the stock go really low.
I've seen the stock go really high.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one more stock that can we review together this one?
Yeah.
I like Lulu. I think Lulu I think Lululemon is at support. Based on your charting, is it at support from what your thoughts are? I think it did a nice clean bounce on Friday. It
It's
held it held trend for Lulu. I think Lulu might be a nice pickup if we can get it in the 337, 340 range. If it gets there again, but if it doesn't, it squeezes today. It'd be nice just to get in on a squeeze and then just hold it for 400.
as a long?
Yeah, for me, it's going to be an equity pay, right? Buy 200 shares and just let it go to 400.
No, Lulu is a better one for equity because, like, if you're gonna hold it,
Yeah,
the contracts, like, options on this,
yeah,
it fades and it just sits there for a really long time sometimes,
yeah,
and you'll get burned out just holding it.
yeah. I think it could be a scalp if it opens up and squeezes. So that squeeze play, you have to get the options right as
I don't
soon as
know.
market
I think it's a
opens.
little bit overvalued still.
Okay,
That's just my
okay,
opinion.
okay. So let's wait another day. I won't post the alert, but I
No, post
might
it.
get no, because I'm not sure if I'm getting in yet. Because it might go to 330. I wanted to get it at under 340 is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I
340
wanted,
is a good range.
yeah. I just kind of so. What did you want me to do in the future? You want me to only post when
Do
I get
whatever you
in?
want.
Okay, so because I really like Lulu. It's just
Do whatever you want.
I think
Your
Lulu could
alerts
do
are
a.
good.
I think Lulu could be a great.
I'm just saying, like, just post what you want.
Okay,
And
I'll
then
post.
if there's something that you really like and you keep talking about, like HEC, at
Yeah.
least give like a heads up of like why, right?
No, no. HEC. Ever since
Oh, we
the
understand. I just posted it, right?
yeah. Okay, so you
That's all.
understand. Okay. Okay, so I don't need to talk about HEC anymore.
No, we understand.
Okay, you understand. Okay, great. Okay,
I'm
so
just saying
let's
for people that aren't on voice.
yeah. Um, okay, so sorry. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do right now. Okay, so
Do whatever you
Lulu,
want.
so Lulu, I won't talk about it. I'll just post the alert on it. I like Lulu though for the reversal.
Post it. Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna post
I'll
it.
just get off so you can talk.
Okay. Okay. Is it? Am I being really? Sorry. I'm confusing myself. Okay, Lulu over. I have to give 2 here. Lulu over 378. No, 348. A wider stop. 345. Or under 340. Stop at 3437. Aim for 400. It's a multi-day swing, and it reminds me of Beyond. That's what it reminds me of. The Lulu setup reminds me of Beyond. That's what I want to do. I want to just get 200 shares. That's all I could afford. That's all the exposure I want in it, and it gives me room to buy another 200 shares. But I probably won't go that heavy in there. So maybe just 100 shares, then 100 shares more. Okay, so that's the Lulu play. Okay, so for Tesla, we're going to talk through Tesla here. I think Tesla, the demand for Tesla is huge. Still a big up move. It did test 820 on Friday. It held there. It's actually putting in higher lows. Believe it or not, you can't see it, but I can. So this one, and it's breaking through a trend line, 850, 845. If it breaks through, it gives you an ability to scalp this move. So I believe 875, 870, and if it holds around the 850 range, it's a swing to 900. That's all about Tesla. Tesla's just, it's a stock. It's just a very volatile stock. Nobody cares about its valuation. This stock's going up. I've given up on saying it's overvalued. Okay, so that's Tesla. Tesla, I don't usually scalp Tesla, and I don't have a position in it. Esther does. So she has, she's Esther. She's not on now because I said, unfortunately, I pissed her off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I upset her. Not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, Tesla. If I would like to get Tesla at 800, be below 800 in the 700 range. Probably have to wait for a correction to get that price. But for now, I'm just not in it. Okay. So many stocks to talk about. LTHM. LTHM gapped up this morning based on Biden's pump, right? LTHM just hold this. Earnings is coming up for this one. Look at the chart; it just continuously goes up. So it's just a massive move, and I think it continues because it's holding a really big channel. It's holding a really nice channel, and it really hasn't broken out of the channel yet. So when it does break out of the channel, this is going 26, 27, consolidates and goes up higher. It will just continuously put up higher lows. Is what I'm higher lows and higher highs, right? That's what it's doing here. So you just have to recognize that it's doing this. So LTHM, for the people who are in this one, LTHM, and you can get into it, believe it or not, if it breaks over 24. If it breaks over 24, yeah. Okay, so we'll just talk about MaxN again. MaxN, I try not to sell MaxN. Actually, let's talk about EOSE first. This is the one. Oh, I haven't sworn today. You guys proud of me or what? Have I sworn? I don't even know. Okay, EOSE, I think it's a great play. Even now, the risk, if so, I got in again on Friday. So if you want to get into EOSE, even though a hedge fund has shorted the stock, saying that it's a fraud. Hey, this stock's a fraud. They're making up customers. They made up the state, blah blah blah. They don't have the technology, and they're making up stuff. Okay, fine. So if you think that, I partly think that now too. Like, I'm just gonna consider the news. So with this entry, set your stop loss for EOSE. I would say give it a wider stop, $22 stop. Okay, so EOSE is a longer type play if you don't have the liquidity to trade it. So Esther's completely correct. Super, why do you post so many freaking alerts if you're only in a few? I mean, I would like to post it out. There's so many different trades out there that are really great, right? If you just want to get my stocks, I don't know if some of you can afford it. No offense, right? So how can you buy Lulu equities or Lulu options when it opens up at $5, let's say? I don't know. Right? But some people do have the equity, so they do want to see that play. So EOSC is a great one. I just say put a stop at 20. I would say 22. Jump in, put a stop at 22. Don't look at it. Retest 30, then 45. It's like, why 45? I mean, the risk reward, if it breaks 30, I mean, we have an $8. We have basically, we're $6 in profit. We're up several $1,000. You know, just swing it. 40. Okay, fine. 42. EOSC. I like this one. Put a stop in at 22, just in case the hedge funds are right and it comes down. Okay, so that's EOSC. Let's talk about MaxN. I love this stock. This one, I love MaxN. We talked about it several times. I love MaxN because we found the stock when it was 17. Earnings came out, it was shitty. I had to dump my position. That I don't know what to do. I have to learn not to do that. Dump my position when earnings are bad. But I don't know. I haven't thought about what I should do after it. But and then it jumped back in again. So I'm holding this for $100. I'm holding this for $120. I'm holding this for I don't know. We saw what ENPH did last year. It went from 30 to basically 220, right? It ran up how many percent? Almost 1,000%. No, is it 1,000%? 900%, right? So I like MaxN for a long-term hold. It's just a long-term play. MaxN is getting some exposure to the media. It was MaxN to me was the last solar powered stock to be found, and we found it just in time. So MaxN is great. If you don't have a position in MaxN, you can try to get it. If you don't have a position in MaxN, you try to get it at 35 or 34.50 is good for MaxN. So I'm giving you another alert for MaxN, right? For me, if it goes to 34.50, I might buy a little bit more. So I hope it doesn't go down to 34.50, right? Like I hope it doesn't go down. But if it does go down a little bit, we'll just add. MaxN is a great gem. Great stock. Okay, so there's so many stocks to play here. There's so many great ones. That's why we had to go on voice early. Plug is a great stock. Damn, Plug. It was on. Okay, so we missed. At least I missed the reversal on Plug. That's fine. We'll get it over 64.5. I think Esther's still in this one. She's just really good at holding positions, and she's really good at targets. So we'll give this a wider stop, $1.50 stop, because we're gonna try to swing it to $120 if we get the swing. If you don't have enough liquidity for it, then this is not a stock for you, right? This is not if you're scalping stocks, you should not be trading these stocks for now, right? So 10x, Esther really like this stock. This stock is just coming down a little bit. If she's bullish on it, we could trade it again if it breaks to 285 maybe. So I'll post a chart here so you guys see like maybe 285. Did I swear this morning? Did you guys see that? I'm trying not to swear.
Square?
No, swear like say the F word.
Oh.
It's just not okay. Okay, so 10x again. Do you agree over 285? You like the news?
First stop was that bottom candle. There was a wick, and if I got stopped out, like if I had to exit, then
Yeah.
I just wait until 20 minutes market open to see where the direction is. If there's buyers into market open, then it's not going to be a fade all day sell off. And if it's bullish into market open, yeah. So that's what I'm going to watch for. But right now, I'm not too concerned about it.
But you exited your stop, and you
I'm
should.
not watching it anymore. I'm going to look at it again in 30 minutes.
Okay, in 30 minutes. Okay, I just thought because
It's trading in congestion.
Okay, I just think this stock might go to 60 cents before we should look at it again. That's just me though. I didn't read the news, and I don't understand the news, to be
Chief
honest.
medical officer, new one,
Yeah.
and they have this like thing where the phase 3, it's like the only thing
Okay.
that will help babies.
Okay. It sounds good. I'll take your word for it. Okay, so there's a lot more stocks to go through here. Quick review on B. B's at a very powerful cup and handle here. This is this is cup and handle. So the nature of the cup and handle. Okay, wait, crap. This trade. Why is nerve up? Oh yeah. Nice flag breakout there. Darn. Okay, well, we could. I'm not scalping nerve right now. We could, if you do scalp it. Let's see what. Whoa, whoa. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Whoa to? Why am I saying whoa to nerve and ERV? Because it's in the gap. Holy smokes, it's in the gap. So let's try to. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a nice scalp here. Nice little gap trade. I like it. Spend like a couple minutes on it here. 410 stop. We'll risk about 15 cents on it. Excuse me. Over 550. Then 7 on nerve. It's in the gap. This is a big breakaway gap that yeah, and if it breaks over 515, which it looks like it could do today, the gap has been created almost 7 months ago. So there's a couple rules in technical analysis, and that's one of them. Just the longer it takes to break through resistance, the more powerful the breakout. So this has taken 7 months, which is a pretty long time. So yeah, so this could break through resistance or 515. Looks like 550. So we'll aim for 550 there. 550, then 7. Okay, all right. There's several more stocks we have to look at. Okay. BE over.
Okay, so I like, like I've been really long energy, clean energy, and EVs and everything. So after that, it's usually the materials that go into it. So steel, and lithium, the batteries. And if you want to track all the batteries and the mining in an ETF, you can follow LIT. And this is you can gain exposure to the whole lithium space. So it's not as fast growth as, the EV market, like trading something like NEO, but then I think it has, it kind of goes after these. So it's a relatively safer, not as volatile,
Yeah.
and consistently growing area.
Yeah. I've missed Dash and Airbnb. Esther, do you have a position? I missed those, so I don't know if I want to buy them, but they are doing really well. So I mean, I would. Do you want to make a comment on Airbnb and Dash? They're not set up for me correctly, so I can't get into Airbnb. I like to get Airbnb a lot cheaper.
Airbnb is just a personal thing.
Okay, it's a personal trade. Okay.
I mean, when nobody's like open,
yeah,
you still want to do something. So
yeah,
I think Airbnb is just a new change of feeling cooped up inside your house, like go somewhere else.
yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about like the setup for Airbnb. It's not set up
That's what I'm
correctly.
saying. That's why even at these levels,
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not a good entry point yet. So I'm still waiting around. I have Airbnb alerted at 155.
I mean, it is pretty high. I mean, I wouldn't buy here.
No, yeah, I'm just waiting for this thing to come down. It made a monster move without me, so I'm jealous. So I'm just waiting for it to come down a little. Dash as well, under 170. So I have alerts set for these.
Where do you want to see Airbnb at? Around 160 again?
155 would be the ideal mark. It's just
Okay.
there's no way Airbnb is doing that well if nobody's traveling. I know, and I get your thesis that people are at home, they want to go to somebody else's home for a quick holiday.
Imagine as
That-
soon as economy opens up,
yeah.
everyone's gonna be traveling.
Right. So that's why I want to get Airbnb really cheap. Let's just get maybe 155, 150. I have an alert set, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, BE. I feel like you're gonna chase this, but BE, you're just gonna have to watch it over 40. There's no, unless the cup and handle forms and you get it at 32, which you'd be really lucky to do that. So BE over 40, stop at 37, or under 32 with stop at 31. Aim for 60. Swing. It's a swing trade, BE, not a scalp. Okay, I think that goes over Home Depot is just really bullish. I'm really sad that I sold half my position in Home Depot, but I think Home Depot is going to be a $300 ticker finally.
家里
But
有
whether
饭
it's going to happen before the correction, I think. Oh yeah, about the and about the correction, I still think a correction is healthy, and it's coming. Is it coming before the end of January or in February or this week? That I have no idea. Are we showing some resistance here at the SPY? Yeah. Is the VIX forming support at 16? Yeah. So is the market showing some indicators of fear and some weakness and the overvaluation? Yeah. The bond market is still climbing. Right. Let's see what they are today. Let's see what they are today before we randomly make up numbers in our head.
Okay, so
Oh.
here's a new business research report released with online home rental services and their growth opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Airbnb is going to be in huge demand. Like Airbnb is I think a $350 stock. Like it's going to double. As soon as people travel, the utility of Airbnb is through the roof. It's just we don't know when people are going to be traveling, right? So it's a good play to
Like go long?
It's just I would like the Airbnb in my portfolio. That's for sure. I just have to wait for a good price. I don't disagree with you at all. The utility for Airbnb is there. Like I love Airbnb, and I hate Airbnb. There's been some units I've been in that not good. So Airbnb, yeah, it's just a great stock. Just waiting for it to come down here. The SPY is at 1.4 million, 5 million shares already, 8:30. Today's a Tuesday. So there should be crude oil news at 10:30 Eastern, so in 2 hours here.
And Airbnb is not just in America.
It's not? Where's it else at? I thought it was just
Everywhere.
for everywhere on Earth. Yeah. It's a great stock, definitely. Okay, I think that's enough. Like we can go through the whole list, but okay, let's go through Zoom.
Okay, so from that list, which one do you like the most?
Lulu.
Into market open.
Lulu. I'm gonna watch Lulu carefully. I could gamble a couple $100 on the options. That's just not my forte, but I definitely want to start scaling into Lulu.
Okay. Me,
Yeah,
I like
Lulu.
the China sector because China just reported the highest recovery in GDP compared to any other country. So I think they're way ahead and they're still in that emerging market sector where their GDPs just keep climbing.
Yeah.
And they're up 6%
Yeah.
previous year,
Yeah.
they're the only ones positive
Wait,
GDP compared to
sorry.
anyone else.
Oh, okay. So your whole entire watch is the China stocks, China sector. So
Yeah,
you're
I'm long
saying,
PDD, I'm long
yeah,
Baba, I'm long Baidu, I'm long like Neo. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
long a lot of Asian ADRs, and I
yeah.
think it's just gonna continue.
Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah.
And
I
I've
like
been long
Neo.
since September. So, I think it's just gonna continue because right now the US economy is struggling even just to do these vaccines. Like it's not simple, but when all these other countries that's somewhat third world countries, like or whatever the US considers them, they're just so much more efficient.
Okay, so the rural countries are more efficient. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm not gonna disagree. Holy shit! Like ACRX is ripping there. This one has a huge runway. I think this one, if it breaks over this 1075, we could take a scalp here. It just popped right there. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like all the stocks I talk about, and I own them. But Lulu is the one I want to add today. I want to Lulu just needs to break 400, and Lulu and we traded some of these stocks together. So I'm giving them Esther, and so it's clear. I'm giving them stocks that they're familiar with in terms of the reversal plays that we like to trade. That's all,
Do
right?
whatever you want.
And I like Lulu.
Say
No,
whatever you
no,
want. I'm not saying anything.
no. So you know what I'm doing. That like I'm
No,
doing
I don't
things
need
to
to know what
benefit
you're
them.
doing.
Oh, ATRX is ripping here. ACR. ACRX is the ripper right now, right there. See if this goes to 12. And ACRX, HCRS, 13, then 16 maybe? HCRS.
You're good. Stop doubting yourself.
Yeah, I do that a lot. And don't talk about my flaws. I'm gonna try to focus on everything I go in goes up. It can't go down. I'll start thinking more positively. I think
Okay.
everything goes down. I just think everything can go down. That's the bad thing about my
I just
trading.
think everything could go up. That's the bad thing about me.
Yeah, I just think everything I'm in is a piece of shit. In a way, right? Okay, CCIV is coming down. What is it? Pissing me off. Well, the thing is, it had to break 20. People are in this one. Didn't break 20. Why? What is the news on CCIV? What is the news on it? Do you guys have the news on it? Can't find any. Okay, let me see. I can only guess.
Okay, they said they're not oh shit, hold on. Says it is making statement after inquiries from shareholders, unusual trading in shares. Yeah. It's like okay, Churchill Capital Corp will not comment as to whether company is or is not pursuing a specific business opportunity and says we are always evaluating a number of potential business
Yeah.
combinations. So it's still like up in the air. But then, I mean, the anticipation of, you know,
That news is the problem with CCIV. The thing, the hype on CCIV is bigger than the bite, right? There's like what is it? What is it? Anyways, the hype is very big.
let's see
Who's
if it
gonna
holds
buy?
18. If it doesn't, then nope.
But this could be a really good knife catch, though.
Yeah, I just closed my shares.
This is a good price to get it at. No. Well, if you don't have a position, this is great to get it here. Stop at 1750.
I'm still holding some. I'm just like scaling out a little to reduce risk.
I think it's great to get the stop here. Get it here. They probably know they're like an NKLA. But add some CCIV there. It's a good ad. Stop at 1750. It's a great price to get it. There's a hype around this thing, isn't there? The news doesn't mean much.
I just closed most of my equity and market open.
There, it's well, it's a good knife
I'm
catch.
scared.
Remember?
I still have options. I don't really care.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good ad there, I think. With the stop loss, if you put in a stop loss at even 1770 right now on it, you're foolproof. You're bulletproof, right? I don't get why they would issue that statement from shareholders. God, that's just
Like the guy out of the window. Come on.
okay. So I'll let you trade with them a little bit. I think we're good. I normally
Really
come back
trading though.
or give them your suggestions on the market and stuff. I think
I think you're good with suggestions.
no, no. I'm gonna take your thoughts into consideration for my posting. I think I get a lot of
That's
that.
good. The only thing I mentioned was, oh, can you like post Y for HEC? Because I liked HEC.
Yeah. I know I was trying to explain it to you, but I here, like give me a couple minutes. I'll write up the whole
Oh, stop talking about it.
SWOT analysis for it.
Nobody's like, it's fine. Let
It's
go.
basically a hype play, right?
Is
All the
it?
SPACs are hype. Yeah, all the SPACs are hype plays.
Which
There's
one?
no
HEC?
every single one of them. Like have name
Wow,
one
space is at $33. Oh my god.
name one SPAC that IPO'd that actually became a product that is actually a viable business. Name one. Maybe DKNG. DKNG is the only one because they're sports betting and sports is coming eventually. HEC, they need all basically I'm trying to say is every single SPAC still needs to prove itself as a proof of concept, going from a product to a business.
Okay.
Right?
So,
It's,
sorry, go ahead.
so like CCIV is the worst of them all. Am I right? They are selling a $175,000 car that they are telling people that has 500-mile range. But in their asterisk on their website, they say at the bottom there, in the footnote, we don't actually know because we haven't had it tested. So, right?
People are looking at is like space, Maxar. You still have Maxar.
Is space and SPAC? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
I'm talking about space, like the space industry.
Yeah, space will do well in the future. right? Like, yeah. So, yeah, they're all just hype plays. Like, get in for the move, and then up and then down.
What's hype?
Like CCIV is a hype one. We're gonna try to get this. Don't get me wrong. I'm in CCIV here. I'm gonna try to swing it to $24, but are they gonna sell any of their cars? Still remains to be seen. I know the room is very bullish on this way. So am I, because in the short term I am, but in the long term, I like Neo better than CCIV. Interesting fact about Neo that I didn't know. Did you know this about Esther? Did you know this about Neo?
What?
Neo, they actually swap batteries with the car owner instead of charging the car. They don't have charging stations. The car drives up to the station and the person comes out and swaps the battery, like gives you a new battery and takes your old battery. And the system does it for every car, not just the Neo car. It could be for a Tesla, it could be for anything. They just swap the battery. So it's actually a different business model.
Fast.
I didn't know that about Neo. Did you?
No.
I didn't know that about Neo, which is that's pretty right, because you don't have to sit there now. Now you don't have to sit there for an hour to charge your car. You could just go in, switch your car for 15 minutes, and get a new battery. Yeah, that's which is pretty ingenious. But then again, I guess you can do that by yourself, right? You could go to your own garage and switch your own. You could do that by yourself, technically. Okay, I think that's good. Lulu's the one on watch. ACRX is the one ripping right now. I think this goes to 13. Yeah, your 10X is reversing, Esther. So you could call on that one.
I picked the wrong price.
That's fine. I mean, it's really hard to get the right price all the time, let alone the price target. Getting the entry is hard, but the price target is even harder to do. So for you to always get the price target, it's
I know.
insane. Well, most of the time that I've seen. Maybe I don't, and that's true. You guys see our alerts and posts, right? You guys are the I know when I'm way off. Like I know when I'm way off.
It's about max start to break out. So close to breaking 55.
Hi, August. All right. Couple more minutes here and the market opens here. Let's see how it does. Bullish on Janet Yellen's speech. Hey, these puts are dead. Dead in the water. Janet Yellen's too powerful. Too powerful. The volume's at 1.4 million. We definitely scalped the SPY. Should be volatile enough today. ACRS might go to 16. It's already at 15 here. ACRS different. So there are students or people on the, like which stock is better. You could tell by my target or Esther's target which one she believes is going to do well. This morning I'm going to try to get into Lulu. With a pretty tight stop. Because it could go down a bit more, and then we'll just try to get it maybe tomorrow or some other day. But I think today is a good day to get it. Plug is a great one too. I ain't about that life. Does anyone listen to rap? I ain't about that thug life. Okay. So let's set up the all right, let's move the scanner here. I think POWW is a great play to get into today. Big hype on selling of bullets in the United States of America. Right? Okay, scanner is set up. We're ready to go. There's only a couple students on the Lee, Philip, Daniel. Only a few people on the scanner. It's okay. Stick to your edges. I think Philip, Daniel. The setup for those ones. I don't know. I don't like any very many penny stocks. I think Jivo could do a big move, and CHNR could be a big reversal play here. As soon as it creates the resistance line, big reversal play here. This thing was at 3, now it's at 230. So CHNR on watch for market open. CHNR for market open. Okay. JNUG I added this morning a little bit. Let's add some JNUG this morning for a swing. You don't have the liquidity for it. Guess what? You can't swing it. You can't trade this. You gotta go after trade something else. Bingo could go. Yeah. I mean, if they have some, they have vol. ACRS is just a beast. 10x could go. Esther liked the news on this one. I mean, I personally don't understand the news, so, and I didn't look into it. So we'll go from there. ACRS is the big scalper play. It's probably the biggest scalping play. If this one breaks over 15, we could scalp it, or on the full pull back to 1250. NIO is turning out to be the greatest competitor to Tesla in China. So Neo's gonna have a big runway. Neo. Stop at 56. Aim for 72. Swing. Multi-day swing. Really. Okay. Lulu's coming out here. Let's see how Lulu does this morning. I really hope it doesn't just squeeze out of the gate here. Okay, pulling back a little, Lulu. Good. So Lulu over 337. 347, Lulu. Just set your ACRS if it breaks over 1480 here. Oh, broke it there. Stop. There's the move. I would put in your stop loss. Well, I don't know. You could scalp this right there if you want to. If stop loss is good. 10x, no go. Lulu's just coming down a little, which is fine. Let it come down. Low volume coming down, so not too exciting about that. Okay, so the SPY has a setup now over 378. 378.77. We'll go long there on that break. And yeah, I think that's the only one to do right here. Because it's going to be too tricky to try to figure out where the bottom of the SPY could be on this first move here. I think. Yeah, it's going to be too tricky on the SPY here. SPY calls here at 378.67. No, not yet. Just we got to wait for it to break. So let it climb. Okay, CHNR is reversing there from 226. So let's go to 235. 235. Yeah, Lulu's not showing strength, so I don't like to buy moves before. Oh, okay, there it is. It's breaking out now. Holy, it's just out of nowhere. Okay, well there. Lulu just out of nowhere that volume just came in. Do you guys see that? Okay. Okay, I bought my first 100 shares there, and then I would like to get it again at maybe 344. I don't know if it's gonna do that. Yeah, so Lulu, I'm in right there. Stop loss at 344 is not bad. Lose $300 on a tight stop, just in case we can get it at 337. For now, that's good. Ugh, pissed me off. LTHM just ripping down. I didn't like that very much. Options. Still holding on to the options, but don't like it. Maybe over 20. Tesla should be an easy one here. Over 845. Tesla. Over 845. You can scalp this move if you want. 845, do a weekly scalp or next week's expiry scalp. Try the 900s. So this one would be over. Let's do the 900s. The 900s is $7, so it's not bad. Tesla over 845. Should break here January 20th for the 900 spike. Just to see if it breaks here. It's $7 right now, so buy still waiting here for that retest at 378.70. Holy smokes. ALTD. What's up with this stock? Can I see in this? How much? ALTD up 775%. Okay. We can't trade it, right? The stock, it's too we have no idea why it's up, so we're gonna ignore it a little bit here. GME. Okay, I'm gonna short GME here. Stop at 42. Just use a trade zero broker if you have it, or whatever broker doesn't give you the shares to short. Stop at 42. Short back to under 30. GME. This one you can just put a stop in at 42, 42 and a half. Which is okay too. I mean, if it breaks over this high, we have to stop out. But betting GME down from here, gotta be good in terms of the risk reward. Okay, Lulu, I have to pay attention to. I don't want it to go down too far. Okay, Lulu. Okay, that's fine. Max and no liquidity. That's strange. Where's all the liquidity today? Where art thou? Okay, Tesla trying to break the 845 mark. It tried to break there, couldn't break. CHNR did reverse there from the bottom, so you could be scalping that penny stock if you're in this one. Just move your stop loss up. This is a setup to remember. Break of the downtrend. Let's get a really good setup in here. Okay, UAVS here over 1140. This is over the break of this is a big cup and handle formation, double top. So UAVS, this is going to be a wider stop. Not my favorite stock, but you definitely can get in on this move if it breaks. Maybe for a good scalp. I think they do drones. Givo broke out, yeah. No trade there. ACRS. Let's give this another shot. If it breaks over, most of this is breaking over resistance, right? Because that's where where momentum. There's so much momentum right now, so we're trading the momentum. 1450 would be a good entry. Okay, tool. See how much this thing will cost me. Ugh, what the hell? GME. So GME, my stop's gonna be at 42.50, just in case. Okay. think I'm gonna strong. Just hang on tight on the. If you're shorting GME there, just hang on tight. Just hang on tight. Like, I mean, this stock is strong. Millions of people are getting short squeezed, but is it worth 300% more since earnings? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Lulu. I like Lulu. It's holding 344 at least. W just coming down a little bit more, which is great. Still waiting on that one. The SPY is being a little tricky today. I was expecting it to at least cross 378.67 for that retest and break out. Not doing that, so we have to wait. If it goes under 378 again, you can scalp the puts on the way down. Definitely scalp on the way down. And if it breaks 378, you can scalp that move down for sure. Because this thing is compressed here. Okay. There's the pump on PAL. There's just the, the guys that went to storm the Capitol building are now day trading, right? So that's where the pump is coming from, I would imagine. For POW. So if you did get that entry over 7, I think you just had to try to swing it to 9. Is my best guess. Or you got to put a stop loss in. Lulu is holding 344 a little bit, but the volume is a bit tricky. There's no volume there, so you can't determine anything. So if it holds 344, I'm going to add here another 200 shares. So let's get my average to be 346.40. Okay. What the hell is this? INSG. Is this not a gaming stock? What is this? I believe INSG is a gaming stock. What is this? Is it a gaming stock? I think so. Oh yeah, INSG, Internet of Things. It's not a gaming stock, but it's a online computer software, blah, blah, blah. L5G network, 4G, 5G, broadband. Holy shit, okay. Okay, so INSG here. What happened here? So 15. On this first flag, 15. So when you take an entry, just set your stop loss and don't even look at it. Unless you want to manage that trade there. 15.90, stop, 50 cent risk. We'll risk about 50 cents here. We'll aim for 19. Okay, CANHR did reverse there. Penny stock traders, you got that from the bottom. So there should be no argument there. Breaking up a downtrend. I mean, that's the only penny stock that's really making me any money here. 10x, no interest, no volume. SPY didn't give us the proper setup. No trade there. Lulu contemplating life here if I need to add another 100 shares. I could add it at 30, 33, 37 just to lower that average. CCIV was a good reversal from that knife catch there when you got it near the bottom there. I guess we should swing it. The hype is there. They have a prototype. They have a car. Let's just swing it. Is it a scalp? I don't know. You be the judge. You are the guru. HEC, we're just gonna hold this long. Nothing to do there. Max N, just hold on. BE, just hold on. LTHM is being a little bitch. It's still good though. This thing is about 23.50. It's still this is gonna go to $30. It's fine. So just wait there. Pow's getting pumped. It's great stock. Just swing this.
No wonder I was on mute.
Sorry, I'm just rambling now. Okay, you go ahead.
No. Keep going.
I'm just running through all the stocks that we're
Yeah,
trading.
GME, I'm long still.
I'm just getting screwed there.
A lot. Still long to April. PNG was a really good swing too, short term and long. Still holding that one. LTHM is still really good on the longer expiry for July. I think I mentioned which one. It's up 20%. Didn't add anything yet, really. I just kind of locked in profits on a couple. So I'm just waiting. I usually use market open on Mondays to like close out some positions and maybe add to long term and build a bigger position on the ones that are confirming an uptrend.
I don't think GME is gonna come down. Damn. Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm short GME right here. That's not good. Maybe I should. Bit tricky. The SPY is coming down there on those puts, but bit tricky day today. Well, not tricky.
Yeah,
It's tricky. It's tricky if you shorted GME.
Sitting here.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do. Lulu broke under. So maybe you're right. Maybe today is not a good day to add Lulu's at. Okay. Let me try this again. Probably happened just the hype is just so crazy on GME. But can GME break 45? Wow. You couldn't even add more shares to GME because all of a sudden the shares are no longer available. I guess the locates are just through the roof. Can you guys get shares to short GME? Can't even short it properly. Like I can't add any more shares to it. The shares ran out. Okay, maybe I'll just stop out. All right, time to stop out, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, you just couldn't add any more shares to it. It looks like it just ran out. It's weird. If you shorted that break of 378 there, you could have, your puts should be good here. Those are your two trades there. So the bananas is going on the stock market. Gapped up and not selling off, huh? Amazon is just coming down, just burying the premiums in the dust. You guys agree? Lulu, even if I entertain getting options here, I'd get killed probably. So no thanks. Hey, LHEC might break 12. Lithium is reversing. This is not bad. Those ones are up almost 340% for me. Okay. The SPY. What shall the SPY do today? Tricky. Hey. ACRS over ACRS here over if you want to scalp this. Here, 1590 if you haven't already. It's gonna break 16 there. What a beast! This one. It's game changer. Uh-oh, the SPY might test 376. For those who have, you could scalp the moves if you want. Home Depot down as well. It's lame. Disney, I'm glad I sold this one, but honestly, Disney could be an ad here. Disney stop at 170, I think. Disney stop it could be a little bit wider, 168. I think Disney would be a great ad at the and stop at 170. And then we'll swing it. I mean, you can. Disney is definitely not a stock you want. Can you scalp Disney? It doesn't look like it's moving very fast. I guess you can actually. The liquidity is very narrow there. Actually, looking at the options there. The 172.50 is only $2. The 170 is only 130. So you could definitely scalp this, but I would wait till it gets to 170 first. Aim for 175 scalp. Disney is definitely a scalp there. I didn't see that.
Syria to go long for the short term?
For Disney, yeah, I think.
Everything?
For Disney? No, not for Disney. Yeah, Disney's holding a support there at 170. If it holds, if continues hold there, it's definitely a good risk reward trade. Yeah. Yeah, I think Disney is a great. Like Disney, no one cares that the parks are shut down. Can you imagine if they had their parks added on? Oh, I knew it. I wanted to add more shorts to GME, but you could not even get another 100 shares short on it. Oh well. Ugh. Well, oh man, I wanted to short this one. I wanted to add to it, but I couldn't. GME is just done. It's going on $30. I can't believe Trade Zero won't give me any more shares. And I'm only asking for 100 shares more. SPY makes sense that it bounced there a little bit.
V's reversing Visa.
Mhm.
Okay, I like ZS here for the 230 call.
Okay, I'm gonna add equities into PRGS here. Lost some money on it. I think it's at a good support level here. Tight stop 42. Aim for, but this is a swing. Just buy a little like 100 shares, 200 shares here. You'll be fine. You won't get stopped out too heavy here. Just add a little bit into this move here. I'm embarrassed. How dare I call SPY puts from Friday? Like, you know, I guess, I was up, and then I started to. I swung the SPY puts. Like, I was thinking it'd go down, but.
I saw SPY puts, but it was just to hedge.
Yeah,
Because-
I swung. I didn't know I didn't even buy enough to hedge. I would have to buy 1,000 contracts. But whatever.
Whatever. You don't have to buy 1,000, do you?
Well, for a complete hedge of the portfolio, yeah.
I don't have
Just
to hedge my whole thing. I'm like short calls, I'm like hedged throughout, but then
yeah.
for a quick gap up where it has the possibility to go up like
Yeah.
500%.
Yeah.
For $3, that's not bad.
I should have done the strangle too.
Oh well.
It's not. It's annoying because if the market closes at 374, no, it looks weak. The market looks weak. What's happening here?
Yeah, 30 minutes into the market, usually it kind of fades.
It fades usually,
30 minutes.
and then it just
It
bounces.
rallies up and then it fades and then it does the fake out and then consolidates and then it makes a decision up or down.
Wow, it's good that you can memorize the movements like a dance. I can't do that.
I think SPY you have to watch for 377 to hold.
It's holding here a little bit, yeah.
I want to get shop again. Shop is fun.
What the? Oh. Okay, well. I wish I'd added more GME, but I couldn't. Physically couldn't because they won't let me do it. You were right on Lulu's is coming down. Yeah.
Let's say I told you certain things. I just personally saw a ton of sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still learning how to do that. You guys are good with that option flow thing?
It's not that. It's because like I've been in retail forever.
Yeah.
And when I see clothes on the sale rack, that means they're not doing well.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'll add a little bit more. Three closer to under 340 would be the ideal price point. I don't mind adding a little bit. So if this goes near the 337 mark,
Okay.
Yeah, it's just for me. I'd like to have Lulu in my portfolio always because the stock just sells. Oh yeah, your SPY is holding 377 there. Ugh. I'm red on my day trading account here. This is lame. Do I? And Trade Zero is not giving me shares to short TME here, so I can't add to my position. So which I think I'm gonna make money on. So I'm hooked. How is Trade Zero not giving us any shares to short this thing? Gave us the.
When I see like SPY Tesla shop at these levels, that doesn't mean I'm buying it then. I'm just saying like I'm watching. And then when I post the actual like strike with the price, that's usually my buy point. I just got a DM asking, did you buy?
Just ask them to post in the main room, like post in the.
Sometimes I see it pop up.
I mean, why is it? Okay. All right, I would have made my money on GME, but okay, whatever. It's just,
Not.
I'm not bullish on I just think it's way overvalued.
I mean, I'm not up that much on my. Little bit.
God, Roku, I'm so jealous of you.
Mhm.
I wish I was long Roku. I'm trying to short it down, but it's just impossible to short. The stock is just incredibly strong. Wow. I might even get a Roku TV now, just cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Just so I can understand the hype around Roku TV. I mean, does every American have a Roku TV?
It's kind of like Fire Stick too, right? Or
Yeah, it looks like the product is amazing. It's just stocks are going up. It's just it won't come down. Ooh, Max and climbing a little bit here. A little bit is like what happened to all the hype? Like this is the buy and bump. It's just I guess the stock market is literally up because Janet Yellen is
okay,
speaking.
so that was a good reversal point. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, HEC's crossing 12. Nice pick.
No, that was V's pick. It's not mine. She posted that one. I just piggybacked on it.
I'm happy because I grew my brother's account a little bit.
Okay, I think I'm dead for today. I'm gonna push it here.
I didn't get to grow it to what I wanted to, so.
What? When did you just grow to that full? You grew from 5K to what is it now? 100,000. It's crazy.
No, I grew from 2,
To
and then I take out 5,000 a month.
and then
And then
what's it?
last week I took out 20,000.
And what's it at now?
62.
Oh yeah, that's still great. That's more than a living.
Huh?
That's great. Like this is crazy. You never have to. When's the last time you actually had a desk job?
2013?
That's nuts. Well, technically, you still have a desk job because you helped me with the business, the admin
Yeah,
stuff,
and I'm
right?
sitting on my desk.
So you do have a job still. Okay, do or die on the spy here. I would say so. This is retesting 377 here. If this thing doesn't hold, see you later. Am I right? Like look at that. It's clear as day that this thing wants down. Partly so. Janet Yellen is saying something that everybody already I'm so annoyed, sorry. My puts went to shit because Janet Yellen is speaking, but Janet Yellen that's the only reason why the market is up because she is literally speaking. She is such a monster. Yeah. But overall the market is definitely fear. That's how I'm seeing this anyways. I'm not sure what the narrative is. Okay. I'm bag holding Lulu a little bit. That's fine. I'm just gonna wait for it to come down a little bit more. And a little. What, you don't think Lulu will break 400? Or you think it's over for it?
Not right now.
Oh yeah, like okay, but in terms of long term play.
Maybe next quarter.
But you don't think they did well in December? I think
No.
I thought they did well in December maybe. Oh okay, you don't think that? Okay, that's the thing. I thought they did well in December.
Did
I
they?
just, but well.
I
I
thought
don't
they
know.
didn't.
Wait, what are you basing it on? I just kept seeing a
Off
line
their
up there.
earnings.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just thought retail did well, but I don't know if retail did well. I don't know. Cause like December was a weak month for normal Americans because there was no check, the virus, the sentiment was weak, so everything was on lockdown, right? So it could be a bit tricky. But Target did well. It's a bit tricky. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day.
You just tap a little bit.